Hello everyone. Another shower talk. Don't worry. Not gonna show you my naked self. That would be absolutely inappropriate, but I did some research and apparently it seems to be very difficult to find what you're looking for on these search engines. You know, I love playing games. I love PvP. But I hate, I dislike that there's so many, there's a lot of people like me who are struggling to keep going because it's frustrating, you're online and you're trying to find friends, you're trying to achieve something that you already achieved, and the addiction becomes very bad because it's a dopamine boost, Oh, you got a reward, and what I'm trying to talk about is, you ever search, I don't know, for example, for me, every time I get pissed off at a game, I go on YouTube, I go on Google, and I try to type in, for example, gamer girl or gamer man, gamer explains why they decided to quit PvP, or gamer girl explains why she quit, video games, PvP. And all I find on YouTube is completely the opposite. It's as if the algorithm records what you're trying to look for, and they isolate you in this bubble. And whatever you're trying to look for, that is I don't know how to spell that word. Temporarily, you're in this mentality of destruction. You're toxic. Your ego is, having a shit fit. You call somebody a name because you lost a fight. It happens. I don't care about losing or winning. Apparently my ego does, and it becomes extremely hard to enjoy the game. Especially when your ego is having a shit fit. And trying to stay on topic here because I can, even my ego can get in the way, and then your emotions are distracted. So whoever watches this video, if you're somebody like me who just decided to quit competitive games, even though I said that I'm sure I'll go right back to Destiny 2 and play PvP again, knowing that it's gonna piss me off and it's gonna make my energy drained, and then it's gonna make me really angry again. And it's it really frustrates me to a point where, like, I remember 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, on the search engine, you can type in whatever you're trying to look for, and whatever you try to look for, they give you like a whole list of things that you're trying to look for. But except it's like 100 pages of things that people are going through right now that are similar to what you're going through. Sometimes some people, are also going through exactly what you're going through. But I've noticed today in this generation, they switched the algorithm up. Now they triangulate the whole world. It's like they want everybody to depend on the system to help them, but it makes them depend on it so much. It's like a hangover. You fall asleep, you wake up, you feel like crap. You go online, you try to find therapy, but when you search therapy, like, look, for example, even though in reality, when you search therapy, what you look for exactly shows up. But, for example, if you typed in therapy, but then the algorithm shifts and places you on a whole list of things that, for example, doesn't even match therapy at all. It matches cult energy, for example. That's just an example. And don't take this example of, yeah, that's what happens. No. That's just an example. But there's 2 minutes left in the storage. I can't really talk so much. Otherwise this, video is gonna end when I'm talking about something. But if you like what I like to say, follow me. I like making videos like this, talking about something, and you're not alone. We all like to talk and talk to our own ego and talk to a lot of people who are going through it. And yeah, it's a big struggle when you really try to find you try to find the answer, but you cannot find the answer because the algorithm of the system is trying to isolate you and triangulate you to make you feel like you're the only one. And then the algorithm drives you insane because it kind of just controls you. It makes you think about it, where you question, am I really the only one going through this? Even though down deep within your heart and your instincts, you know you're not the only one. Right now, I bet 5 people in the world are talking about this, but they are not talking about this and making a video about it. I hope this video reaches to the people that are just like me. They were just talking about this whole problem. You're not alone. Have a good day.